Anything in here? No. Something's gonna happen.
Loading.
Yep, something's
Loading.
gonna happen. God, it still looks terrible.
Oh. What are you peeling off? Oh, okay, now I
just
see
alien
it.
goo. Surprised I didn't. Why not just make that one animation?
Because it's not as immersive.
That's stupid. That's really, really dumb.
Immersion.
No, but that's
I
dumb.
want you to feel like you're on the alien planet.
Wait, what happened to all the other goobers that I was with?
The hell is this place?
I mean, there's Hicks and there's...
Matt.
He's a bit of a both. He's more Matt.
with Jake's fucking tattoo from Retribution.
Oh god, that stupid fucking tattoo.
On those stupid beefy arms.
Oh yeah, that's what's
The
his name?
YouTube.
Sister. Ash Birch.
Yeah. The YouTuber.
What the?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that was a surveyor thingy. Oh god, I just
You
remember.
got-
You haven't seen. Whoa. Oh wait, that hurts my armor. Come on.
Better than hurting your straight health.
Yeah, but I'd rather it just not hurt me at all. Like, is that too much to ask for? You haven't seen Prometheus, have you?
No.
Oh, that's a very mixed movie.
That's what I've heard. I think we talked about it once.
Did we?
Yeah,
I would imagine
a
that.
while ago when it came out.
Actually, yeah, I would imagine that it came up at least once in this.
Oh,
But yeah.
Well, no, not in this playthrough, but you and I have
Oh, just in
talked
general.
about it. Yeah. I think it might have been in one of the old channel stuff, but
Oh, yeah.
I know we have talked about it. Yeah, it was when Micah came over.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because I think Micah liked it. Or did he not like it?
I can't remember.
He either really did or he really didn't. I don't recall.
It's been way too
Whichever
long.
it was, he told us something very eloquent, I'm sure.
Yeah. It's been way too long since I've... Oh, God. Damn
Had a
it.
conversation with him.
Yeah. Oh, good thing I'm stuck
I
behind
was always
geometry.
impressed by his
His,
just his eloquence in speaking.
yeah. His competency at talking.
Yeah. Like I am
It's
very
something we could really learn from.
I'm very eloquent on paper. I can write really well. I cannot
yeah.
speak very well.
I can write pretty decently. I've actually been doing pretty okay in my,
Your stuffs?
yeah, my
Your short
class.
stuffs? Your concepts?
Yeah. No, and that and in my the class that I'm taking.
Oh, are you taking a writing class?
Creative writing one.
Oh, cool.
It's not bad actually. We finished this week actually.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were taking a summer course.
Yeah. We just finished up poetry, so now I just have to like do any fixes I need for my poems and then turn it in.
One time I sat down to write a poem, and I wasn't like thinking about anything in particular. I was just like, I'm kind of in the mood to write like really flowery. I wrote some dark ass shit, and I was honestly like a little like, I was kind of like, what the fuck did I just write? It was really weird, and it wasn't like it wasn't like a weird time in my life or anything. I was like a sophomore in high school, and I just wrote something really dark.
That's kind of huh.
Yeah. Well, I've found that my writing, I like to write about dark things because as a normal person, I'm very upbeat and very positive as a whole.
By the way, did you notice the light just immediately changed?
Yes.
Like it flipped over.
Oh, yeah.
in
It was
frames.
bad.
It is like a flame flip. A frame flip. Hold on.
Yeah, I'll let you finish and then I'm going back to my story.
Yeah, it was like a flame.
Frame flip!
A frame flip. Oh man, he's taking off. It was a frame flip. We got it that time.
This area is being reused!
It's like, how much can we squeeze out of these assets?
But it's the exact same. But yeah, all of my stories that I've thought about, written about, kind of whatever, are very just I guess dark. I wouldn't say dark, but like there's a lot of raw emotion in them.
Oh yeah.
And that's the stuff I like to read. I very much am drawn to stuff that has a lot of very uncensored emotion,
Yeah.
very dark themes, very kind of twisted plots.
You should really read Berserk.
Okay.
Put that on your before you leave. I'm gonna put that up on your tabs for you to
You mean
read.
before you leave? This is
Before-
my apartment.
Well, I mean,
This ain't your shit.
No, before you leave.
I'm taking over.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is my
but
apartment.
speaking of ideas and stuff,
Yes.
I actually had a nightmare one time.
Mm-hmm.
It was scary as fuck, but I woke up and wrote it down immediately because I was like, it was a really awesome just idea, and the images I had in my head were so powerful and vivid. I want to recreate them on paper.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a super new idea or story or anything. It was just the way my subconscious told it was really awesome.
Yeah. Nice.
So what happened was it followed a group of amateur ghost hunters
Oh yeah.
who decided to start to look into the paranormal legends of the university they were going to.
Yeah.
And as they kind of dig deeper, gain more technologies and stuff for hunting paranormal existences and stuff, they end up uncovering some sort of, rift, gateway, what have you,
Yeah.
to essentially what is the spirit realm or the next plane of existence.
The afterlife equivalent.
Right. Just another plane of being that is
Yeah.
ethereal. And what they end up discovering is the way my brain made it was this like dark metropolis.
Ooh.
All right. So it looked kind of like,
Like a hellish cityscape.
oh,
kinda.
like what Arkham City looks like in the newest Batman game.
Sort of, yeah.
It was kind of like that. It was dark. All the buildings were really pointy, kind of twisted on themselves. There was like these tendrils of steelwork and wires connecting them all together and stuff.
So like a Geiger's version of a city.
Almost. And there was all this. The lighting of the sky was this like kind of blood orange, but it was dark at the same time. It wasn't a bright color.
Yeah, it was like
very
burnt
dark.
orange.
There was this weird. All the signs and buildings had this dark pink neon and purple neon, and it's just this really dark, dirty, twisted hellscape. That was this metropolis for the demons and ghosts that lived in this plane.
Cool.
So they discover this metropolis, and they find out that its point in our reality is their university, and it's a very small metropolis, and it's becoming overpopulated.
Yeah.
And so the demons and ghosts are trying to find a way to bust into our world because it's much bigger.
Okay.
And that was where I woke up,
Huh.
was after the cityscape, because I was one of the students. It wasn't myself. I was one of the students, and my reaction to the city was so shocking, it jolted me out of sleep.
Jeez.
And I wrote it immediately down. It was like, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, no, that's something you write down. That's not something.
And
that
that's
you
why
just
I
let go.
still remember it like that crisply.
Yeah.
It was
cool.
really awesome.
Yeah.
Another one, I was, you ever sit down and just start writing? You're not really writing about anything in particular?
Not particularly. I usually have like some.
Okay.
I'll usually like just be thinking about something
Yeah.
and then have an idea and then
Okay, so
expand on
something
that
I
later on.
do is I sit down and just start writing a scene almost. It's not a story related thing or anything. I'm usually setting up a picture.
Yeah.
Just for fun, and I like to see where my brain takes it.
Yeah.
And one time I was doing that, and I ended up coming up with this story that I don't know if I can flesh out because it was pretty rudimentary, but it was this story of a town that was isolated to the point that the only way in and out of it was taking a train. Okay?
Okay.
The problem was that it went through this forest that was stalked by a monstrous being, a demon, what have you. And the train itself could go through the forest, and passengers on the train could go unburdened by the demon.
Unmolested.
Right, if they didn't look out the window.
Ooh.
If they looked out the window, it created a connection between you and the demon, and it was able to pull you out from your seat.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And that's all I got. And I wrote like 4 paragraphs, and the last paragraph was a kid who dared himself to look out the window, and then him being sucked out of the train, and that's where I ended it. And I was like, it was a really cool premise, and I'd like to see where it went if I wrote more of it.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me of this old Greek parable. God, I can't remember the character's name, but there's this one character.
Is it like a myth story?
Yeah, it's a myth. This
Okay.
Greek myth of a guy who lost his wife and then went down to get her soul.
Went down to Hades to bring her back, and he had to bring her back if he didn't look around to look at her.
If he didn't look behind him.
Yeah. I think I was learning about that at the time. I don't really remember when I wrote this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has a similar kind of idea.
Yeah. So
But except for
just don't look.
right, but in that case, he lost the person versus you're losing yourself.
Yeah.
I had another one I wrote.
Sorry, just real quick.
No, okay, go ahead.
Look at this.
Hey, stop that! It hurts.
Oh wait, that's one, that's one of our guys.
Oh, you thought that was an enemy? I knew it was one of your Marines. I was like, I really didn't really know what you're going for there.
That's just yeah.
You're the one playing it. It's okay.
It's to be fair, these guys look super similar to these guys.
I think,
Like, look,
yeah.
it's really close. Anyway,
So another story I wrote. It was on a bus trip for marching band.
yeah,
Blue band specifically. We were headed to another university. I think it was the Indiana trip.
yeah,
So we obviously we bussed. It was a long bus ride. Part of it was during the night, and this night it started to rain.
yeah,
So I was like just looking out the window, and we passed by like a big refinery of some sort, or some big mill factory or something. One of those just really big industrial parks with the big steel towers and the silos and that kind of thing.
yeah, yeah.
And since it was raining, you know, the lights looked very orange, and it cast all these cool shadows on all the metalwork and stuff.
Right.
And I started writing about a world where you could commune with the lost when it rained,
Oh, interesting.
because the rain was this kind of effervescent, magical property that kind of blurred the lines between reality and the supernatural.
Yeah. So like the rain itself was a tear between.
Yeah. I like talking about things unseen.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's very much something I just am attracted to.
You're a fan of.
He looks like a stormtrooper who got into the steroid vat.
No, he looks like one of those discount troopers. Oh, fucking
Trooper for hire.
like he made his suit with stuff in his basement.
Well, you gotta
Like,
have
no
you have to
guys.
have the discount companies for those cheapskates, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
For the
yeah,
people who
yeah.
just can't afford the everyday clone trooper.
Yes, it's not the store. It's the store brand trooper instead of the name brand. You really like that joke, huh?
The Target brand stormtrooper. But it wouldn't be stormtrooper because stormtrooper is like trademark, so it'd be like
No, it's
it'd be like the fighter trooper or something.
No, it's oh god, it's no, it's like a cloud. It's like a cloud soldier.
Personal defense fighter. They're PDFs.
Fuck, that's fucking good. God damn it.
For Target PDFs. I didn't even mean for that to work out so well.
God, that hurts. Hurts so good.
That's what happens when you make a really unabashed good joke.
Fuck, you feel pain from the joy. What is shooting me? Oh, it's that thing. I
The other
forgot to
thing
turn it
is,
off.
they aren't actual clones because the cloning
no,
process is real expensive.
No,
It's like
the thing with the clones is that actually stopped after the Clone Wars.
no, I know, but I'm not delving into actual Star Wars here. I'm continuing
Well, I
the joke.
just want to,
Yeah, no, I gotcha. Don't worry, I'm not misquoting or anything.
Did you ever play Star Wars Battlefront?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I
play
think
Star
it was Battlefront 2. Oh, jeez.
It had to have been two because no one. Everyone played one, but no one played one. If you know what I mean.
Battlefront 1 was fun.
If Battlefront 2 made the game 20 times better.
Oh yeah, but Battlefront 2 had a Story mode.
Yeah.
Involving the frost. Who's? You know what? You're all burning. And I'm chunks.
And I'm dead.
And yeah.
All right, before you get to your stormtrooper story, we're gonna pause it
Okay.
because we're on 45 minutes for this recording part.
Fair enough.
Cool.